Halo, selamat siang. Di arena IHEAC Audio Video and Lifestyle Exhibition ini ada salah satu pesertanya adalah Pro Audio. Di room Pro Audio saya bertemu dengan owner dari KR Electronics, Dr. Eunice Kron. Beliau bertandang ke Indonesia sudah dari tanggal 28 dan saya ingin ngobrol dengan beliau tentang Dr. Eunice Kron. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Gatot. It's very nice to be in Indonesia at your hi-fi show. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Dr. Eunice, can you tell us about the profile of
KR Audio started as a tube manufacturing facility right after the fall of communism in the Czech Republic. And it was basically focused on making improved vacuum tubes using higher vacuum, better glass, and better internal material. And because there was a history of the Tesla company, we got some old people who work for the Tesla, old employees of the Tesla to come and start the business with my husband. Yeah, that's how it started. To build a perfect 300B. Yeah.
why audio that you choose play in audio? Do you like music very much?
Yes, in a certain sense I do. I have a very good, it's very funny, I have a very good musical memory.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I can recall music and words to music very easily. But I think my husband was even better because my father-in-law was a concert violinist, and my husband used to hear music every day on his father's violin. So he had a reference in his mind to what the actual frequencies of real music should sound like. So this was his idea to revolutionize, in a certain sense, to production and make it more real as sound production. This he did. It took 2 years with a Czech partner. And then we basically started to upgrade many of the famous amplifiers. The first tube was called the VV52. It was like a 300. It was like half of this. Yeah. Okay. And we went to Audio Note. We went to the major brands, and we had success. And then as I told you, my husband said, "Now we build amplifiers." So that's basically how we got started. Yeah. This is a lot of work. All of our glass is blown by hand. So you have 2 elements soldered together, delicate. Then we had to learn to keep it fixed on the top because before it used to move. So it took us a while to understand that this is really a winning type of instrument, because it is an instrument, a precise sound device that will give you a very natural musical reproduction. It is the biggest audio tube. It's not a transmitting tube, no. Only for audio.
Yeah. How what is the difference between the tube that you made a long time ago with nowadays?
We're always improving, always improving. And then we have new additions to the KR tube family. For instance, the 45 that we use now in the preamp is better than the original RCIA. Better. Our PX4 is better than the original Osram because of the high vacuum, because of the better internal materials. Always making new improvements.
You make a stereo preamp and power amp, How many models so far?
No, tubes and audio equipment is enough for us. Yeah, all our amplifiers and preamps follow the reverse hybrid technology or the circuit. Yeah.
In your opinion, in your personal taste, what did you see first when you maybe came to your friend's home system and then wanna try to see
what I could do to change it? I try to be diplomatic. I mean, visually, eyesight is very simple. Hearing is very subjective, and people hear different things. So, if I try to convince someone that mine is better, they may or may not agree with me. So, I say, listen, evaluate for yourself, and this will be for you to decide what you like. I have had people come in here and they are too used to, as a reference standard, even musicians, all solid state reproduction, and this is strange for them. Or people come in who references all tube. This is strange for them. Their ear is saying, I don't know this. So I say, it's what you like. It's what you really enjoy listening to. Yeah.
How do you know about
that? You don't escalate me. I'm not going to say.
I mean, what do you find about the ability of your listening when you are maybe when you are young? And then
that's a medical question. They say, doctors say that with aging your hearing goes down. This is normal, but we hope with improvements in good health that people will continue to enjoy good health and good genetics, good food, and healthy lifestyle, so that everything will maintain all the cerebral functions. Yeah. Now listen, I am not against digital music. No. I have heard good, they call them music servers. I have seen them in South Africa. They're incredibly true. It's a question of the technology. If you have a reproduction that's very true to the natural frequencies, it doesn't hurt the ears. It's okay.
That's the main thing, yeah?
It's the main thing. But if you have poor quality construction in the digital machine, then you will have distortion, and then you will have problems with your hearing. You will hurt your hearing.
This is not home industry, manufacturing.
It's really dirty. If you want to think, you get your hands on the chemicals, you get your hands on glass, you get your hands on metal, you get your hands on polishing. No, it's real manufacturing with certain fundamentals from Marconi. Real fundamentals, yeah. And it's a very niche, strange, quirky industry, because very few people make vacuum tubes by hand.
How many people work?
9. We have 9. We're small. We're very small, but we project a big image. Yeah.
Maybe you have a little description for me about how making a tube from the first beginning.
Wow. A little idea. Okay. Vacuum tubes have a glass portion, a chemical portion, an electrical portion, a mechanical portion, and let me think. Somewhere along the way I'll find it. An electrical. Okay. And we start with the glass. we also make the system. Maybe I can show you one piece that would help.
This one?
Let me see if I can take one out.
Oh yeah, okay.
So this is a 300B.
300B, yeah.
Yeah. In zirconium, we have a new coating now, not the graphite. This is the graphite.
Oh yeah.
This is longer life. Okay. And we make the bulb. Then we make the internal structure. Then we place the two together. Then we put it on a vacuum machine. This, of course, this has had chemical treating, the anodes. And then we electrify it while it's working. Here, sorry. Oh, sorry, here it is. A piece like this, I couldn't believe it, has 128 components inside, whereas the Western, if you want to use, the standard reference for this tube, has 20. So when the Western was designed in 1929, this was revolutionary. It was what's the word? Forerunner of the tubes in 1929. But we have done more. We have gone further. Yeah, we've done more. And the glass is better. It's heavier. You can feel it.